Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 12 of our Yuan Bo and Immortal Empires campaign. Here in today's episode, I have sat on down with a cup of delicious Black Rifle coffee, and we're here to keep expanding Cathay. So for the start here, I've got Mingfan pressed on down into Daicheng, but if we go on into the actual peace treaty and check Warm Blood Trespassers, our time does come, but for now, you're going to give me crates of gold, 19,000. Don't mind if I do. But I don't trust you. That's fine, you can continue not trusting me. It's probably safe. The best bet for you would be to not trust us. And what is your army looking like again, good sir? Okay, we'll have you press on back into friendly territory, do a smidge of healing, and then from there, I believe we can have him go out from this beachhead to go attack Lustria. We'll have Chongli coming on down to stop any lizards from coming across the land bridge there. So we'll jump them into a camp stance and they'll just kind of hang out. That seems great. They're not doing much replenishment on our Onyx Chrome in there. In fact, not replenishing because of local effects. Just because we're in the mountains. That 8% less attrition or less replenishment is really punishing there. So let's do some upgrades to our cities. We have some more over in the actual swamps. So we'll go over to Yuan Bo himself.
Through me.
We'll have him come on over to this mysterious island. Since there's no enemies nearby, we can kind of slide on around and grab as many of those as we can. Shiny boots and fresh recruits. Landing on a small island, your warriors stumble upon an encampment. Debris and spilled accoutrement suggests the original incumbents left in a hurry. Then a roar pierces the air. Something is coming. Scavenge what you can and scarper. Yeah, we're out of here. We gain the revered banner of the ancestors, 6 additional attack and 10 leadership. Solid. Then press gang, 15% more replenishment rate. Business. Before we press on down south into Lizardmen territory, we're going to come on up north here. Replenishment available. Are you talking smack about Yin Yin? I didn't hear it.
Man yours.
We'll come on up and around. Took a lot of attrition there from something. Chunma is still hurting. There we go. That fixes everything up. We should be able to grab both of these next turn, and then we can kind of press on down south. I'm hoping that Tyrion doesn't try to fight us. We are all deteriorating with Ulthuan. So I guess if they really want to throw down, I'll claim Ulthuan for Cathay. I'm sure we can siphon some energy out of the Great Vortex. Let's come on into the Wujing Compass, and I think it best to go for recruitment reduction, replenishment rate. I think replenishment rate's probably the best one to go for. However, I like to make that gold from the Warpstone Desert, so we're going to click this one again. Once we snag the Nongchang Basin, we'll probably move it on over to that one for the extra growth and construction cost time reduction, just because those are great for increasing our strength of our empire on the hurry. Over here at Hexawaddle, 5 more turns before he goes up to the next tier. Let's instead grab the Fallen Gates up to a town. That way we get more trade resources there. We'll grab a city here in the Aymara Swamps. Spectazuma up to its next tier as well. Business. We have enough growth to actually go for one at the Wellsprings. Or the Pillars of Unseen Constellation. Probably better call to grab. We're going for growth, trying to min-max. This would be the best one. We're going for survivability. Pillars of Unseen Constellation are probably the best call. Let's go for that. Got 10,000 more, so we'll come on into our Ivory Road. Shun is the highest ranked. Go ahead and give him as much cargo value as possible, up to 1,400. And then let's go ahead and make some gold. Even though Marienburg is controlled by the Barrow Legion, we are going to send it out to Marienburg because that is where you get the grant. There's a trade grant that gives you a good, hefty bit of trade sell value as well as cargo capacity. So we're going to go ahead and send him on out to Marienburg, and hopefully they don't get attacked by a huge army of the undead. We'll see, though. We will see. England, we don't have a ton of gold to have you recruit up some troops, and our global's all filled up. We'll just have you kind of hang out, hold the line. maybe you'll be the one we have moving through Central Cathay, keeping an eye on everything. It's not a glamorous job, but someone has to do it. Let's bring you over to Chimai.
Many feet, one purpose.
Chow has several turns. Let's go ahead and upgrade Beichai here, so for more salty goodness. And by that, we mean the salt mines. Yes, for sure.
This is no fantasy.
Jiju, I will also take up to the final tier. Out of gold, which is pretty crazy to see after having the sheer amount we had previously. Well, with all of those upgrades going in and plenty of battles afoot, we've got Zatan over here on the side. We need to go out and burn down the Red Fortress so we don't have to worry about siege anymore. Oh, Zatan has himself Gordeuz. We'll have to see if there's any kind of bugs and the others have Gordeuz, but he was the first one to secure him. Awesome. Come on over to Gotrek and Qian and end the turn. Ooh, the toll. Baldig, what on earth? Alright, well, he's rolling aggressive. That is 3 Noblar scrap launchers. We stand no chance. We'll have to pay up some of our cargo. We could just lose the whole caravan. A seafarer from Inbo. The Dragon Emperor has seen countless species rise and fall and can teach us most of them, or much of them. The ancient Chelonian turtles possessed nigh unbreakable shells. This we can recreate with wood and steel. Chelonian shells. Now I just wanted a old school race of Chelonian turtles. We've got the Wind and Field, so defeat an army belonging to the enemies of the northern provinces. So you sack the puppets. Should be no trouble there. We know Zatan is nearby.
Celestial General.
Push on forward just a bit.
Occupy any passes.
I don't see Zatan. We'll deal with the Shorfs in just a moment. Yuan Bo will have you come on over and grab all of these mysterious islands. I don't know if we'll be able to make it over to this one. Those who escaped. Treasury and favorable winds for more movement range, but still can't reach. How sad.
The salt breeze. The waves like crystal.
Waves like crystal. Doing more poetry. He does so miss his poetry. We've got just a bunch of peasant archers and few lanterns here with you. Let's also give you some more. We'll just go for some spearmen. I was really hoping that Vicious would either claim or raise the swamp town. That way we could... He's hiding. Huh. We could claim it back for ourselves. I've just decided to make allies with these Yumis here. We can always choose to use the Mask of Jade to stab them in the back pretty much anytime we'd like, so we can always keep that in the back pocket if they ever try anything we don't like. The cats throw down on their tower. Basically, there's a scoop that both of them like to sit in, and so... Alright, I'll be right back. It was a pretty epic slap fight. They both were just not looking at each other and swinging their hands as fast as they could. That needed to be stopped before someone got jabbed in the eye. Alright, back to conquering the known world. Dismantling the Great Warding. This is such a bad idea that Cathay's up to. The Great Warding basically keeps chaos in the north and the south and keeps the actual corrupted lands from spreading. And I guess the Dragon Emperor's decided, nah, it'll be fine. He's just gonna attack it all.
Do you not understand?
He's gonna tear it down for his own uses. Of course, we don't know what he and the Moon Empress are planning, so it may be a good plan. Let's go talk to Itza. They despise us. Maybe if I give them an opportunity to help them in their war with the Dark Elves, they'll give me some gold. I am not interested in any kind of friendship with you, Gorok. This is wrong, and yet we must accept your request. Oh, you're just being dramatic. It's a little bit concerning because Rakarth has a lot of land, so he should be able to. He's gonna likely turn around and do with a quickness come after Minbo.
Dismantle them.
But we've already landed at the Great Turtle Isle. Pyrrhic victory? I think not. Let's destroy them. Okay. We'll start deployment. And let's figure out the best way to Tear apart this Dark Elf stronghold here. Quite a few towers. We could tear them. Okay, we could tear them down pretty quickly. We would take a few shots. Are these the laser cannons? They definitely are. So we would take a few hits from them and return. I think it's probably best to attack from here. On this other end here, there's actually only the 2 towers, but I think these actually can fire. Just barely. Set the cannons up to tear these walls down, or these towers down quickly. Need Jade and Jet Lions to move in. Just the absolute core of Lions. Minbo, get ready up front. He is on horseback.
Crane gunners.
See if we can actually make this work out. A lot more area for us to actually engage in over here. Keeping the Druki all clumped up does seem like a good call. Grab our cannons. We'll readjust all the rest of everyone here.
Jade warriors!
Jade crossbows.
Crossbows and archers. Then you should really just need to be set up on this hill. Lions can be pretty spread out. But I want cannons here. And cannons. And their job is to be tearing these towers down as quick as they can. From there, we should be fairly safe. It'll be basically blink, blink, and then switch to these if anyone is actually manning them. If they are, we're in trouble. I think it might actually be better to attack from over here after we've already got them all set up. Where's the most thin tree line here for our cannons to blast through? Yeah, let's go over here. There's actually trees we can use as defense. We'll have a harder time actually hitting enemy towers themselves because there'll be some chance for these trees to block them. I think that's way better overall. Crossbows. These are not the shield variants. We'll pull them back ever so slightly. Control down a few times.
Defenders of Cathay!
Warriors ready to go. We don't want to really advance them until we have to.
Praise the dragon!
Weird terrain is causing my Jade Warriors to be deployed funkily. We'll grab them like this. Peasant archers. Kind of like so. Don't mind them firing on my peasants.
Crane gunners.
Alright, rain guns. Because of the rocks there, we've got to deploy you kind of strange. Nope. Got our 3 Jade Warriors. Let's grab our long spears. They're more or less nothing but easy fodder for the cannon towers, so we want to keep them back behind our crossbows. In front in some cases, because I'd rather them get shot than anyone else. Jade and Jet Lions. And a Minbo. The Jade and Jet Lions all have Strider and a Woodsman, so they pass through trees. Should get nice and deadly. Let's get to it. Knock that tower down. Where did the enemy deploy? Kind of just all over. You guys can just blink this tower down. Look, I haven't even bounced off the trees. That's fine. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. They're all able to fire, right?
Wind and fire.
They just haven't yet.
Stone
Just
and
scoot
steel.
here.
Seeking
They can't
cover
fire
and
back,
go.
so might as well get a better arc. One of them blinked off the tree. That's hilarious every time. The other 3 just decided not to fire.
Fire
Intriguing.
In the front. There. Repositioning.
Throw a fireball at these guys that are kind of on the corner there. Are you gonna shoot this tower? Go for it.
Obey.
And that's disrespectful. But let's knock this tower down.
Offspring of dragons.
Yeah, Dark Shard bolts are gonna hurt. We'll pull you on back. Really just want to knock the tower down before we do anything else. We do outrange them with our crossbows, so we can send them in and be nice and disrespectful. Where are these boys at? actually getting a little bit more range than it looks like they can. Alright, tower's gone. Go ahead and start flanking away at this portion of fort wall.
Cannon.
I'll have you guys set up to do the same. Rain guns.
Order and balance.
Come over to this hillside.
Whatever is
Let's start
required.
doing some damage. No one's getting fired on, right? Perfect. How strong are your walls, Druki? Can they handle a hour of Cathan artillery? Oh, y'all are embarrassing me. Fire another volley. There we go. Are they gonna get off the walls in time? Boosh. No, they lost still a huge portion of their health. Perfect. Let's go ahead and knock this portion down as well. Actually, looks like these spearmen might be rotating to attack, get into a position on that portion of tower. Bring the crane guns to here. Crossbows advance a little bit further there.
With infinite pride.
Warriors
We can have our warriors move to the walls.
with infinite pride. Archers. Bringing harmony.
And come on forward and start doing some damage to these dark shards. Knocking down sections of the wall for us to get through.
Order and
Send all the
harmony.
lions with her. We'll have them kind of each frolic around in a group of dark shards.
Descendant of dragon.
Wall of winded fire. Best place. I think a deployment here would be the best call.
Fire in the blood.
And then we can go ahead and annihilate this group as they try to get up on the walls again. Beautiful.
Leading the way.
The Jade Lions are here.
In Shenyang's name.
Drop down some ward save on one of these lions. Oh, look at the flames! Charbroiled Druki. I think. You Clarion Cannons keep blinking away at these dark shards. You deal with these dark shards here. In fact, every single one of our archers that can. Go ahead and do.
Ancestors decree.
Lions, come on in. Go after this group of dark shards there. Minbo can go for more Dragon's Breath. Destroy these 4 Dread Spears. That'll do. Jade Lions are frolicking. Oh, you poor souls. All of our archers switch targets once more here to this group of Dread Spears. Don't even necessarily have to move in and take any points. It's just the slaughter. Jade Dragon Breath. We've not even been using any of this. Go ahead and yoink. Oh yes, we've got more of those. Don't you worry, Dread Spears. We'll drop it on these poor fools here. Beautiful.
Raise the dragon.
Rain guns. I figure they're going to be taking shots where they can. Well, let's move them to this position. Not get charged by Dread Spears. Even though they are simply disgusting peasant Dread Spears. Wall of Winded Fire should see them off completely and totally there. Move our archers forward.
Understood.
Front line as well. Look at that, torch their line. They're going nowhere. Dive on in. You've got, should have more Dragon's Breath. That should be... Yep. Low armored Druki.
Order.
Get you away from these Dread Spears, though. Bring all the lions in to save you. Well, the crossbow fire did just fine. Or save yourself. Oh, look, Murderous Prowess has popped. And yoink. You poor fools. There are still the Druki up in the north. We'll have you, Minbo, just move up. You'd probably do some pretty nasty damage to them
A new path.
just with your spell casting. you three just move on in and claim this point.
We claim this
Oh, I see.
ground for Shenyang.
You guys are being goofy.
So be
We're gonna
it.
go around you.
My chosen place.
We'll just charge down these dark shards here as the cannons destroy their line. Oh, the hidden shades. Look at that tech. Enjoy.
Ready to rule.
Oh, I didn't actually cast the Dragon's Breath. Go for Wall of Wind and Fire then instead.
I shall.
Ooh, she's getting
lead the
sniped.
way.
That doesn't feel good at all. Let you guys all move in. Trees should keep you safe, but they're really not, so give yourself some extra goodies. You've had all the Jade Dragon Breath, or the Jade Lion Breath as well. Let's bounce it off the wall. I'm curious to see how much damage we can get. May just go off into nothing. Yeah, I didn't really bounce. Not very far.
Descendant of dragons.
Gonna scorch the poor fools that are on the wall there. Get on the platform.
Master of the wind.
You can move in and use
To
your
battle.
Helm of Discord as well.
At once.
Dragon's Breath.
They
Come on over here, man.
fall.
You need to make sure these shades are
Gilded
terrible.
foot. A new path.
Yeah, they're being snarky.
Of course.
I don't appreciate it one bit. Scorch these fools in the back line. Give yourself some more ward save and then retreat.
This is the way.
Dive on in there, Jet Lion.
Fire in the blood.
You guys have got a lot of extra leadership, and there they go. The barricade explodes, sending Druki sprawling. Alright, not a single one of our own soldiers was lost in the fighting, which is pretty great. Actually surprised we managed to do that. Alright. We will claim the Great Turtle Isle for Cathay. Hopefully it's high enough here we can just put in the relay right away. I don't even mind dealing with all the Elizabeth and the Druki at the same time. We're gonna go ahead and take out this building here. And it is just here too. How sad.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
All of Wind and Fire was great. Strength of Yang gives what now? 24% more armor piercing and damage in a 55-meter range. That's not bad, but it doesn't actually give you weapon damage for missiles, so... Stone Ground Stance, Expert Charge Defense, 100% more mass, and 8 leadership. Jade Shield. Now let's at least we can get our passive buff going. Or we grab Sure Aim for more range.
I was born to wield it.
Excellent. We are going to try to do as much damage as we can as fast as we can, so we'll push on forward next towards the Golden Ziggurat. See where the Druki are very soon, though. 14,000 gold to spend. Let's go ahead and actually throw in another Lord over here at the Pillars of Unstein Constellations. I want our first Celestial General in Lustria here. Recruit a new one who is a Fervent Questioner, a Harmonizer, Upright. Ming Yuchi was previously a Lord we had, and then he's Optimistic. Now let's grab the Fervent Questioner. Chong Feng.
Celestial
Or
General.
Chong Feng Bo, as he is one we actually recruited ourselves.
Establish a safe room for my council.
A safe route for his council. We'll just give you some peasant archers to start. And if I have any extra gold left over, we'll probably give him a couple of Jade Lions because they are incredible.
Why does the Emperor forsake us?
Why does the Emperor forsake you? He doesn't. You just have to live in Lustria. Don't be dramatic. Don't be dramatic.
Magistrate reporting.
Give our Lord Magistrate the troops from the Hot Marshal. I would love to get in some of the other White Wolves. Can't think of what they're called, the Huntsmen. But let's just grab some crossbows. We'll kind of stack them up with the normal Empire crossbows, which are very, very similar to the Jade Warrior variant, just without all the armor. For our next technology, Chemical mortar is just construction cost. Defense when defending, attack when attacking. Vigor loss and armor. Let's move on to the next tier. Upkeep production for peasant long spearmen, peasant archers, and peasant horsemen units, all of our peasants. Every soul in the Celestial Empire, no matter how low born, is deserving of the Dragon Emperor's care. It falls to Yuan Bo, the Jade Dragon, to share his purse amongst the common folk.
Welcome.
Probably very sparingly. Let's go ahead and ignore the upgrade to the Hamlet here. We're going to go for Skeggy up to a tier 3. Skeggy to a tier 3.
And feed our nation.
Fawn, I'm going to have you go into the
Take
encamp
time
stance.
to
He's
gain
still not.
the enemy's measure.
That's no good at all. Maybe we need to get out of the mountains to start replenishing. Okay, we'll bring you over on in March
Stay
then,
vigilant.
since it doesn't necessarily matter.
Avoid ambush.
We'll get out to the sea, and we'll bring him over to this position here.
We could wall
He's
off
actually replenishing on the sea more than he is in the mountains. That's hilarious. All right, Zhongli, I'm going to push you down towards Daicheng so we can see what's happening. So staying in camp.
soldiers of the dragon.
We are trespassing. I
March.
care for that, Zero. We are here to
Celestial General.
cause you problems, buddy. Keep an eye. I think there's one more province down here in the south, like in this position. We'd have to worry about Daicheng. Yeah, the power of Ashung. Jiwu up here. Very expensive as it is in the mountains. Makes me think that when Yin Yin shows up, she is going to actually have a mountain preference. At least I hope so. Otherwise, she's going to struggle too. We've only got 1,000. I think we will continue to just make our gold stores higher. So we'll go for the gem factors here. Or the growth building instead, so Shangwu could get up to tier 5 faster. Quite like that idea.
Celestial
And you've got one more
General.
turn before you've got yourself a lovely drum.
Send me
And
a
Gotrek has himself a lion and 2 shotguns. I think that's all he really needs. He needs Felix as well. How many turns before we have Gotrek and Felix gone?
What magic
Wait.
is this?
Well,
Point taken.
time to start causing some problems.
Celestial General.
Qian, I would love to get into war with Zatan now. Who are you fighting, Zatan?
Da is Kasapas
Oh, nobody. We would be his one focus then. I don't like that idea.
You're a pretender.
Let's get aggressive towards this side.
Traverse the high ground. Refused.
This might be the final expedition of Qian. We'll see.
Dragon-blooded
Penguin,
sugar
you will just kind of hang out in Chimai. Or we can just kind of have you patrol the rivers. Yeah,
protocol.
you can stay on the riverways. Love that this is an option in Cathay. Got 3 steel tokens. What can we do with that? What kind of nonsense can we cause?
I am the pride of all Cathay.
More movement range. Could be intriguing. We'll save this one.
Born to die.
Gotrek, yeah, I know you are. Let's leave you...
On the move.
We'll bring you just inside the turtle gate in case Deep Brow here tries anything foolish. Win the turn.
Sit a while. And
Alright, we're gonna have a quick cut because I thought the mic had been muted for a fair bit of time there, so I went back to check the recording. Now we're all good. I was just carrying away for no reason. So we are back here with Young Sun, who is offering us a military alliance for 1,500. Let's see what she's willing to give us. Yeah, she has more she'd be willing to give us, but I'm not going to actually confederate up with the Burning Wind just yet because they don't have any of the dragon siblings for me. I would like to grab one of our other dragon siblings before we confederate with the Burning Wind. So we'll go ahead and take the military alliance for a fair bit of gold.
Long live Cathay.
Indeed. It was an ogre caravan. I figured that the ogre kingdoms was for us, but apparently not. Broken Axe Skull Takers are gone, so Grom has bit the dust.
Humility in all things.
Allow you to do it aside, so let's start pressing Pingbo on through the Dragon Gate then. So let's go into March.
March with speed. Celestial
Like
General.
Shan Liang has come on over. He is staying between these two. Beitor has
I spent
retreated as well.
much time idle in thought. I should train.
Should train.
Servant of the dragons.
Press over here towards Beitor.
Warriors, sons.
Siege
with
army
me.
in the Red Fortress. That's what we're going to try to do. Gotrek can just kind of hang out on the other side of the Turtle Gate. Can we not go into ambush?
Ahead! Onwards to death!
He'll just stay here in case they need any reinforcing. No one's getting through that gate. Felix, you keep moving, buddy.
Fight, then right.
Join up with
We
Gotrek.
are reunited, Troll Slayer.
Well, not yet. Getting there, though. More growth Wei Jin. Up Wei Jin.
The dragon's love is in doubt.
Come in Hai Chai. No, we shall wait there. We shall wait there. Down in Li Zhu. Is the Li Temple tier 3? Yeah, we gotta wait.
Celestial
We have got to
General.
wait. Can you reach the shipwreck? Looks like just barely no.
Be like water.
Be like water. Be more like a boat. While in an ocean crossing, the island explicitly rises out of the sea, for an island. Before you, as your fleet approaches, your crew hear an eerie but ensnaring song that carries over the turbulent surf, a tune that promises much, with lyrics singing of everything from the old, told, untold riches of Greece's gold tooth, to some of Nagash's secrets of undeath. The verses foretell the attainment of great power and wealth. All you must do is order your vessel closer to shore. It's what the Sirens want. Well, it's what they want. Ah. More like it's what the big angry crabs want. The battle. Alright, Moon Empress does love her some Jade Sea Lobster. We have to serve up some. Let's scoot the cannons over a smidge. We definitely want them up on the hill. Maximum firing arc on the enemy lobsters there. We'll have the big drum of ownage up front. We'll have you, crane guns. I think also set up on the hill here. Have fire archers in the trees. All of our peasant horsemen in the trees as well. We want all of you guys to be hidden. If you can help it. There we go.
Cavalry.
Horsemen and the Onyx Crowman. Crowman on this side just to keep the enemy from trying anything funny.
Peasant archers.
All of our peasant archers. We're actually in a pretty good spot, but we will move them kind of like so. We may pull crane guns and cannons back just a little bit. Yeah, but they're not getting blocked by the trees.
Celestial faithful.
These guys need to be right on the hillside so they're not getting in the way of our cannons. I think it'd be down the hill a little bit, that'd be even better.
Praise the dragon. Binds us one.
Kind of like so.
Celestial
Being fought up
General.
front.
Praise the dragons!
Jade warriors.
Jade warriors.
Minds as one.
Like so.
Stone and
Anything else, we'll just kind of
steel.
move the crane guns down a bit so they're not getting in the way of our cannons. These cannons can't really fire at all where they're at.
Cannon. Crane gunners.
Stone and steel.
Round.
Archers.
Our firing box gets worse as time goes here.
Order and balance.
Cannons up on the hill. Move
Order
the
and
drum
balance.
over to. Where do we move the drum to? This position?
Crane gunners.
Very
Praise
sloppy
the
looking
dragon.
line.
Order and balance.
Back, we're just gonna bring them over here. We'll have gunpowder in one position and archers in the other.
Faithful. Peasant archers.
Cannons.
No,
Thoughts in harmony. Jade
more like that.
warriors.
And I will just kind of double stack the Jade Warriors on this other side here. Move them to where they need to be.
Wind and fire.
For now, we just want a
Gunners.
volley of cannon fire.
Minds as one.
Alright,
Never conquer.
3 hours later, we begin.
Never conquer.
Absolutely activate the good old armor buff.
Dragon's arm.
Huge bit of drumming there.
Minds as one.
Go ahead and blink away at that rotting Leviathan.
Restore order.
Really good damage. Turns out cannonballs are their weakness. Who would have guessed?
Watching for enfilades.
They're gonna go around the long way there.
Crane gunners.
Rain guns, can you land shots on the Leviathan?
Perish.
You can do so, please. Perfect. Let's bring these Jade Warriors around. It looks like they're gonna try to overload this side.
Guided by ancestors.
Go ahead and rotate our archers.
Archers.
Understood.
We'll bring the drum forward a bit. I love that you can hear it playing the entire battle, even if it's not a super bump and beat.
The celestial faithful.
Looks like they're gonna chase the Crowman. That's perfect. We're gonna send them on a extremely wild goose chase.
Defenders of Cafe.
Of course, it's way wide.
Bring in harmony.
Those depth guard? Nope, just normal zombie mob. Perfect. Rain guns, new target.
Gunners.
Moving. Maneuvering.
Warriors, go ahead and move to stop anyone from getting in contact with them. You stop that gun mob.
Sword and steel.
We didn't need all of them going that far away, but bring one of these guys in to bear against you.
Stone
That
and
extra
steel.
armor is really making them extremely tanky. Let's deal with the gunners first. Crabs are coming back. Cannons, that's your target.
We are pride.
Awesome stuff.
For the Emperor.
You guys come on over and stop this group of pirate mob.
The celestial faithful.
Get them, drum. All fear the oxen of Cathay.
Archers.
Because of their armor, they'll actually hang in for quite a while. Stuffing Fawn's getting jumped by a big old crab. Let's go ahead and activate the good old Celestial Sweep. Pull our cavalry away. Alright, the Crowmen are getting themselves a snack as well. Now we just have to deal with this enemy, this big old crab. Shots in where you can, weaken them to fire.
First among many.
Swing the hammer at this lobster. He's not scared of a 4-story tall crustacean. And victory. Alright, only 5 of our warriors fell, destroying these poor sirens, so they were. We'll go ahead and pardon the captives, and we move on. Actually, Veneration will take us up to full.
You shall toil the fields.
Oil on the fields, compelled by the eerie songs carried on the sea breeze, you ordered your crew to disembark onto the mysterious inlet. And then we crunched some zombies.
Celestial.
We'll go into march, and then send our forces through the sea lane here. Before we do, let's make sure
Instrument of the divine.
you are all good to go. Go for rally. Speed on over towards Fast Hands and Blades of the Bastion, and then we can give him his proper melee stats as well.
I would take that.
Very impressed with the
defend my
Celestial Generals.
soldiers.
They kind of seem like they're overstated. Set sail. And that's kind of carrying them. A rift entered. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that was. Grab a Yuan Bo then. Snag Zeus Mysterious Island.
Water.
Once again, we'll grab those who escaped, giving us treasury and even more favorable winds. Beautiful. So now let's start pressing south towards his next target, which I think will be the Volcanic Islands. If we get into a scrap with Bretonia, we could snag Brigone. I think we wait. I think we'll just let Wolfheart fight the French.
And yours.
Away from the attrition. Doesn't look like we're taking attrition in the Sea of Serpents, but I don't trust it.
Elements grant safe passage.
Get zooming there, brother. Got 19,000 gold to spend. Yeah, no attrition. That's exactly what we wanted to see.
This close.
We'll just kind of keep speeding on down.
You
Where's the enemy?
dare order the son of the celestial.
Yeah, that's how games work. We'll go ahead and upgrade the town here. Complaining about me giving him orders. Min Bo, we could
Shogunga.
not quite make the golden ziggurat. Really sad. Sure we can't reach? Oh, we absolutely can. It's just not showing it. With great speed, Min Bo. Oh, old Tressa. You tried your best.
We will bring order.
Excuse me? Alright, well, we have to fight the next one. That was horrendous. We are going to go ahead and just occupy.
Bend to Cathay's will.
No reason to damage the Drukis.
The
Kind of
dragon
horrifying looking
blooded.
buildings. Well, they've got the wrong ones in. So let's switch it over to the gym factors and the Shrine of Yin as well. Get the Obsidian Quarry in the Great Turtle Isle, and then we wait for it to go up to a town, which will be quite a long ways. We need to get as much growth as we can.
Natural authority.
So in that,
Wind shaker.
probably instead grab the archer platforms just to kind of power on towards Yin. Should be in then Yin 3 to 5, giving us 20 growth and then a bit more control, which also should help with growth. And we will
Celestial
never give the auto resolve to the Druki again because
Lord of
man,
Yin
is that
and
awful.
Yang.
better sure aim for our archers.
Tool worthy of a dragon.
Celestial
And
General.
then we're gonna bring you
The front awaits. Stay mobile.
down to the bridge for the most part. Grab you some more archers, and then I don't mind snagging a couple Jade and Jet Lions. Jet Lions are going to be great just to stop the Dark Shards from firing, and then we can grab the Jade Lion for the breath. Take 2 turns. Hopefully no one comes up to try to give him any grief. We'll see.
Lord
Khan.
Magistrate reporting.
We do anything from Burning Wind? The answer is yes, but I'm kind of hoping Burning Wind gets Celestial Dragon Guard soon. I think the daughters. So yeah, we'll come on into Burning Wind Nomads. We'll just give you some of their Jade Lancers. Since they've got them, there's no reason not to
The sea
secure. Give you
feed our nation.
some Jade Warrior crossbows. It's good.
This close to the sea.
I'll take the monastery up to the final tier. What's going on in the Riverlands? We've got a lot more gold to make down here. Yin Lodge and Shangwu. I also got a ton of gold to make in Jingbo, so let's take this one up to the town. We get the tier 3 gem mine, and then also our celestial observatory here. The big telescope. No goodies appearing on the water here, so let's kind of come over to Jiangxi. Over to Jiangxi.
Plot a course.
Not a course.
Celestial General.
Zhongli, you just kind of keep
Ancestors.
moving down south. Keep an eye on
guide
the
us.
lizards here until your dragon guard are all healed up, and we'll start raiding.
Humility in all
Able
things.
to steal technology? Ooh, you sure can. How much does that cost, though? 300? We just barely don't have enough. Can we snag some from a deal? I mean, yeah, we might as well be friends with Trycha. Why should I spare you? Can you not be fighting Kislev? Looks like you really don't like Kislev. I need the gold. Trees, money spins just as good as everyone else's.
Disciple. What ails
Oh, they're
you,
Boris?
friend?
Give me your money.
Glorious.
It hails me as my lack of gold.
Boast the Empire.
Border princes, we are forming
Greetings,
a
stranger. Indeed.
alliance of nations for sure here.
Hear me.
Child of
Oh,
the
we can
Nile.
confederate with the northern provinces. Miao Ying. It is time, I agree. Welcome to the
Storm
fold,
the struggle
sister.
against the great enemy. A boon to the bastion.
Meow Meow arrives. Let's see how our income's doing now. Oh no. Alright, Yishi.
Celestial General.
You guys have got to go.
Astromancer of Grand
Cleared all of
Cathay.
these lovely provinces. 1,000 treasury. Oh, that one went away. Mission aborted. They've lost their outpost.
General of the Celestial
That may have messed up
Host.
some of our recruiting. That's what happens when you get too
I seek
anxious about
Warstone.
Federation.
Servant of the
Yishi, get on out of here.
Dragons.
I'm also struggling with my English.
I know. of
Fixes
the
things
way.
almost immediately.
Celestial General.
You've got your mind muddled. Miao Yang, is your army looking good?
Storm dragon.
I mean, it's not
Storm
terrible.
dragon.
First among warriors.
Come on over and switch some troops with King
The
Ji.
storm gathers.
So all of these go to Miao Ying.
The
for you.
bastion can never be breached.
And that's 5 units we have to remove from here, so. There you go. And then King Ji, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of as well. He's rank 9, so he will come back. Should at least.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
Add the Alchemist in on this army. Only really need a few Jade Warriors. I'm trying to... The Lions actually work as
Miao
front
Ying.
ning for you.
Wizard
bring
of
Ming
Warpstone.
You on into Miao
Perhaps
Ying's
an
group.
elixir of tirelessness.
Has both of her new items as well. We might as well take a look. So both she and Zhao Ming have new items. So we've got the Storm Wind Coronal, a gift from her father. The Coronal is said to be a locust, allowing Meow to wield the storm winds with ease. Also gives you plus 10% or plus 10 winds of magic power reserve, 12 armor, a little bit of a drop for enemy hero success chance for all of their heroes. So we said it twice. Wound recovery time -1, and then 6 more melee defense. The Vran braces of Yin are created by artisans of Nangao and immune with dark Yin magic. They grant the Dragon Emperor's daughter formidable arcane power. Drops upkeep, drops corruption, and gives her a bit more melee attack and defense, and then gives her the passive Van Braces of Yin, which is just a further scorn of the dragons, dropping weapon strength and melee attack as well for anyone who is grounded. They actually didn't do a bad job giving her skills. Most of it going into combat is not a problem at all. She only has the Oppressor of Chaos, so ward save when fighting against demons. Definitely going to want Harmonious quickly. Go for Sure Aim as well, since she is meant to be all about her range troops. Reload time reduction, and then imposing range. 10% more range for all missile troops. Beautiful stuff. We'll give you the Revered Banner of the Ancestors. I think you don't need a Silk Weaver, but both of these are perfect. Jade Sculptor gives you more fruit rank. Anything that gives us more gold? No. Water Snake Breeders don't necessarily need to be on our other heroes. So let's grab that away from Shunma. We'll also just go ahead and, I guess, give her these Silk Weavers since she's going to be near to Chaos. So anytime we are taking attrition, it shouldn't be as bad. We'll give her the Obsidian Blade for more armor-piercing weapon damage, plus 100. And then Talismans, do we have any good ones? On Gotrek? Sorry, Gotrek, you're not Meow Meow, so that's not gonna work out for you at all. Perfect. We'll start combining some of these up when we have different ones. I'm liking what all we've got for now, and we want everyone to have items. If we get a whole bunch of Crowns of Command, we're really in a bad shape.
I was born to wield it.
Born to wield it. I'm gonna go ahead and delete Corral, delete the Nangao Forge. That'll be control all of the gates. I'm gonna take out the Jade Stables here. Garrison Quarters is actually a pretty good one. Bastion Shrine for recruit rank. I'm gonna go ahead and delete Zeus one.
Our ancestors.
Fix up all these gates. We want whichever gives us growth. Growth and construction reduction for all of the Bastion settlements. That's what we need. The Bastion reinforced. Even over here at the Turtle Gate. now we'll actually be able to see if we can turn the Bastion settlements into fortress cities. Really cool. But for now, I am going to be out of time for today. I have been at Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub. See you on the next one.